I am Dr. Olabode Ajaguna, your researcher. This video is strictly dedicated to very important people in Nigeria. Because of the security challenges we are currently facing in this country, because of enormous fear that is ravaging in the heart of all Nigerians at this critical period, it is very, very pertinent to remember some people. Hence, the reason for this video. This video is dedicated to thousands of Nigerians that have been held hostage in our forest, to those who have died, who have lost their life in the process, and to those people that are still alive but are held bound. It is strictly dedicated to our soldiers that is walking between life and death in the dungeon. And lastly, it is dedicated to our fallen heroes, policemen, paramilitaries, and the militaries who have actually lost their life in the battle to fight against insurgents in our dear country, Nigeria. Mr. President, every day there are people who disappear. Some leave their home and don't return. Others leave for office and don't get there. Where are these people? Do they break the time barrier and become lost in the past or present? Or is there another planet Nigerian travels to every day? Definitely no. The truth is staring all of us in the eyes. Our people visit a limbo of no returns every day. Most of our villages has been deserted as a result of terrorist activities. Many of our women are now widowed. Thousands of our children are now fatherless. The burial of policemen, paramilitary, and our military officers, even the highly ranked military officers, has now become a national assignment. It is unfortunate that even Lynn Sharibu, who is among the Chibok's girls that has been adopted many years ago, have yet to get their freedom. Majority of our youth are no longer interested in taking a uniform job because of a threat to their life and lack of assurance for their survival. Despite the peculiar problem of the employment scarcity in our dear country, cancelling national assignment to sympathize with the people of the massacre and promising heaven and earth to arrest this menace is now a recurrent national agenda. Members of the three religion group in our dear country are all the victims of this massacre. Christians are dying in the name of Jesus. Muslims were shouting Allah while feeling their last pains. While their killer, these terrorists, are shouting Allahu Akbar, indicating that they are working for the great Allah. How correct is their theory and what are the facts? This is still rooted in the mystery that nobody can answer. Mr. President, are you still sure that this one Nigeria is not a scam? The theory of one Nigeria, are you still sure? Is it not right at this critical time to accept that we are weak as a country and raise our two arms to develop country that can assist us to arrest this new monster that we are being combated with? Is it not possible to search for an assistance of a country that will not be partisan to either the Muslim of this country or the Christian in this country and fight our cause? Mr. President, will it not be correct to pass a law that will allow all Nigerians to carry a firearm so that all of us can have equal chance to life and death that is facing us every day? Now that we have failed as a country to adopt new technologies that the world at large are using to combat different crimes in their country, unfortunately for us as Nigeria, We are still living in Lord Lugard area. We are still using primitive tools to fight our security cause. The result is now staring us in the face every day. Mr. President, these terrorists are in our bush. They have a wife, they have husband, they have children within Nigerians. They live within Nigeria. Even some stakeholders claim that their locations were known. Their hideouts were all known. They are not a spirit. They are human beings like every one of us. Then, this pertinent question needs to be answered. How sincere is the government of this country in the fight against insurgents? If it is true that these people live among us, if it is true that they eat within us, if it is true that they are married within us and they reside in our country, Nigerians, they resided in our bushes, they resided in our hideouts, how sincere is the government of Nigeria concerning the fight against these insurgents? This is a critical question to answer Nigerians. Mr. President, it is time for you to be ruthless. It is time for you to fight insurgents. It is time for you to allow peace to reign in Nigeria. You sworn to Nigerians that you will protect life and property of this country. It is right time for you to fulfill this promise. It is right time for Nigerians to walk freely in their street. It is right time for them to sleep with their two eyes closed. It is high time for them to have rest of mind to confront their daily activities in peace. Nigerians are not asking for too much. Nigeria no longer bother with palliative to cushion their economic hardship. They no longer bother about the epileptic power supplies. They no longer bother about daily survivors. All Nigeria now have only one prayer: how to survive the next day. Mr. President, be ruthless. Deactivate all the airline apparatus of this country. Be ruthless, Mr. President. Deactivate all the activity of the airports in this country. Let both the rich, the poor, the powerful, and the powerless ply our road. If you can pass this as a policy, I assure you 100%, within the next 6 months, there will be a probable solution to the security challenge ravaging this country, Nigeria. It is a double standard for the powerful to be flying in the air and for the powerless to be plying the road. And that is the reason we have not seen a probable solution to the insecurity problem in Nigeria. It is time to deactivate all the airline apparatus so that both the rich, the poor, the powerful, and the powerless can have equal opportunity for survival. And I assure you 100%, within 6 months, a lasting solution that will eliminate all the security threats confronting our country, Nigeria, will resurface, and we will have a permanent solution. Because the powerful are not ready to die. Our people know these people. They eat with them. They wine and dine with them. But because they have an alternative route for survival, nobody is ready to say anything. If you can be ruthless and carry out this only one obligation, within the next 6 months, Nigeria will have a lasting solution to the insecurity problem in Nigeria. If you watch this video to this extent, definitely you are sympathetic to Nigerians. I am Dr. Olabode Ajaguna, your researcher, family and finance consultant. Thank you.